Federal help will soon be on the way to Arizonans who are cleaning up flood damage from the monsoon. This week, President Joe Biden approved a major disaster declaration in Apache, Coconino, and Navajo counties. But as our Whitney Clark reports, this does not include a neighborhood in Flagstaff near the museum fire burn scar. So, Whitney, why is that? We know that this area continues to flood.
Spencer, we have been up there a few times this summer. So the federal disaster declaration includes help for flooding that specifically happened from July 22nd through the 24th. A Flagstaff city official tells me the cost of the damage done near the museum fire burn scar simply does not meet the federal threshold that's required. Now a group of neighbors are teaming up to advocate for each other. A familiar sight for those who live on Grandview in Flagstaff. This summer, the area turning into a river with waist-deep water when rain fell on the museum fire burn scar. On August 17th, county officials called it a 200 to 500-year rainfall event with damage bad enough to cancel classes at an elementary school.
It did not flood here July 22nd to the 24th. We had 3 floods in July. We had 1 flood in August. None of them were on those dates.
While Sharon Tewksbury Bloom is grateful some folks in our state are getting help from the disaster declaration, this week, she says, was a bit of an emotional roller coaster.
We had people sending us congratulations from all over at the beginning of the week because people saw the news that there was a presidential declaration, and we all thought, yes, this is amazing. I think this is going to help us.
Her heart sank when she heard their community was not included. The concern, the risk is not going away, the flooding will continue, and they'll need more money for long-term solutions. That's why the community recently started a group called the Museum Flood Coalition. The neighbors working together in a number of ways, including making sure everyone has a damage assessment done and asking bigger questions to various officials.
One thing that happens in disasters is that neighbors come together, and we all started getting to know our neighbors when it started flooding, and the only people who can even get to your street are the people who live right next to you.
A city spokesperson says they are looking at long-term solutions. They had an engineering summit last month, and they are always trying to get more federal funding, but there wasn't anything specific that they could talk about at this point. Spencer, Nicole.